Aarav had always been the quiet one, the boy who lived like a whisper in a world full of noise. He wasn't shy because he didn't know things. He was shy because he knew too much. He overthought everything. What if they laugh? What if I mess up? What if I look stupid? Every question pulled him deeper into silence. In school, he knew the answers but never raised his hand. At home, he had opinions but never shared them. Life was happening around him, not through him. People assumed he didn't care, but deep inside, Aarav was a storm waiting to happen. College made the world louder. Crowds, competitions, group projects, everyone seemed to know their place. Except Aarav, he always sat in the last row. Always walked alone, always submitted assignments online to avoid interaction, until one day, something changed. His class had to present a major project, the kind that decided final grades. Aarav expected to work quietly in the background. But his team unexpectedly picked him for the main presentation. They didn't even ask. When he heard his name being assigned as the presenter, his heart dropped, not in fear, in anger. Why me? I never speak, he muttered. One teammate shrugged, because your ideas are the strongest. You just don't show it. That line hit him harder than any insult ever had. He was hiding. But the world still saw his worth. Something shifted inside him. That night, Aarav sat alone in his room, staring at his notes. His hands were trembling, his chest felt tight, and old fears wrapped around him like chains. What if he froze on stage? What if people laughed? What if he embarrassed his whole team? He kept practicing but couldn't say a single sentence properly. Just when he was about to give up, the electricity went off. Darkness, silence. Just him and his thoughts. He sat there, feeling frustrated, helpless, angry at himself for being stuck. And then something unexpected happened. From the balcony, he heard a neighbor kid reading a poem loudly, stumbling, mispronouncing, messing up every other line, but still shouting the words with full confidence. People laughed. The kid didn't stop. Aarav watched him for a while. And suddenly felt something clear inside him. People laugh. People judge, but the world belongs to the ones who keep going. For the first time in years, Aarav felt a spark, tiny but real. The next morning, the classroom was packed. Students whispered, teachers prepared their notes, and Aarav stood backstage, heart pounding. When his turn came, he walked to the front, his legs shook. His throat dried. His hands felt like ice. The room was silent. He took a breath, and spoke. The first few seconds were shaky. But as he continued, something incredible happened. His voice stopped trembling. His words flowed. His thoughts came alive. People who had never heard him speak finally saw him, but then came the twist. A technical glitch made his slides disappear. The projector shut off. The room went dark. Everyone panicked, but Aarav didn't. He looked at the class, smiled slightly, and continued speaking, confidently, passionately, without a single slide. That moment changed everything. The entire class went silent. Not out of judgment, but respect. When he finished, the room exploded with applause, not polite claps. Genuine, loud, proud applause. Even the professor, who rarely smiled, was smiling. Aarav didn't just present. He owned the stage. Aarav wasn't suddenly the most talkative person on earth, but he became the one thing he had never been before: visible, heard, respected, confident. He joined discussions. He volunteered for events. He even helped juniors with their presentations, because he finally realized, people will judge you whether you speak or stay silent, so speak anyway. At least let them judge the real you.
Lessons this story teaches us. First, courage begins with one small step. You don't need to be perfect to start. You just need to try once. Aarav's entire journey changed the moment he decided to speak, even with fear inside him. One tiny step can open doors you didn't know existed. Second, judgment hurts only when you believe it. Most people aren't judging us as much as we imagine. The loudest critic is usually inside our own mind. Aarav realized that the fear of judgment was bigger than the judgment itself, and once he broke that barrier, his confidence grew. Third, confidence comes from action, not thinking. Aarav didn't magically become confident. He became confident after he acted, stumbled, and continued anyway. Confidence is built through doing, not overthinking. Fourth, your voice has power, use it before it's too late. For years Aarav stayed silent and invisible. But the moment he spoke, people saw his talent and respected him. Speaking up doesn't just change how others see you, it changes how you see yourself.